Alright, here's the latest on my 3D printer controller. It's a Raspberry Pi with a 7-inch touchscreen in it and a 3D printed case, and it's running just Raspberry Pi, and this is a Python app that I wrote. So it's just mounted right above the printer, so it's nice and conveniently placed. Here's the home screen that shows you the status. It'll show you the currently selected file. You can print it or not. That's a tools menu that you can go to. This is your bed temperature, and that's your hot end temperature. The top is the current temperature and the bottom is the target temperature. So they're both turned off right now. The bottom is the print progress, so nothing's printing right now, so it's just 0. But for this file, you can see that it's an estimated 5 hours and 23 minutes to print. Printer's not busy, it's operational, ready to go. If you touch on the file, it'll show you all the files that have been uploaded to it. The top one is the latest file, so if you on your computer slice up a new file and upload the G code to the printer, it's going to be the top one, so it's easy to find and pick. If you've got lots on here, there's a page button that you can page down, page back up. And if you pick on one like the calibration cube, it automatically loads it. Calibration cube automatically loads it and tells you the estimated print time, so that one's only a half an hour. If I go into the settings, here is a couple tools that I've built into it. So you can jog the head around, so I can see if I can do this. So let's see, there we go. You move the head up, and then you can move it up, move it around, hit the home button, and it'll home it for you. And then change filament is kind of a nice thing that lets you, it automatically does a lot of the steps for you when you're changing filament. Purge Filament's the same if you've recently changed your filament, you want to clear out the old color, get the new fresh stuff in there. Level bed, you click that, shows you a little bed diagram here. It automatically homes it and moves it to the first position, so you can put your paper in there and test it. Once you're done with that, you click on the next position, it automatically moves it. And you can just kind of go around when you're ready. Take as many laps as you want. Go to the center. Go back to that. So it's just move it all around wherever you need to. Once it's done, then you can just hit the back button here. It takes you back to the status page. These temperatures here, if you actually just click on one, it sets the temperature for you. There it goes. It starts preheating up to, I've got it set to the PLA right now, so the target is now 200 degrees. It starts heating up. As it's warming up, it'll show you the temperature. I can start the bed while I'm at it. So while that's going, if I come into here, we'll do a purge. Let's do a change filament. So it'll tell you that it's waiting for the hot end to heat up. This will take a bit, but once it's ready, what it does is it'll move the head to the position where it needs to go, so it's not just right on the edge, and it raises the head up a little bit. And then once the hot end is heated up, it'll eject a little bit, kind of slowly, and then it pulls it out back all through the tab, or the tube, pretty quickly. Let's see if I can catch it doing it here. So it's ejecting it a little bit. Now it's pulling it all the way out. You can kind of see it come back through the tube. This color's a little light, but you can kind of see it right there. There it is. And then once it's ready, it gives you a little prompt here to load the filament and then press continue. And let's see if I can do this. Gotta kind of feed it back through. It's hard to do with one hand. Now that you've loaded your filament, you press continue. And now it does a little purge, so it'll kind of keep slowly ejecting a little bit. Until you're ready. And if it starts looking good, keep going, but kind of does that. You just hit stop. It takes it back to the screen, and then it's done with the filament change. The Purge Filament's kind of the same thing. It'll heat up the hot end. And it kind of does a little homing thing to make sure that that head's in a good place. Kind of tells you how much it's purged, so it'll do 10 millimeters at a time, and then when you're ready to be done purging, then you can just hit the stop button. So then you just hit stop. Printing, I'll turn these both off. So if we wanted to print a calibration cube, you just pick whatever file you want, do the calibration cube, and then you just hit print. It'll automatically turn the bed on, wait for it to heat up, gives you a little status that it's printing. The print button changes to a cancel button, so you can cancel it. Now it's heating up the hot end, now that the bed's ready. Here it shows you how long it's been printing. When it's first starting, it's not totally accurate, but once it gets going, that number is pretty good. And then this is how much time is remaining. So as this progresses, this will count up and this will count down. And then of course the progress percentage moves along here, and you get kind of a progress bar moving. So it's about ready to start printing here. There it goes. can kind of see the progress bar moving there. Elapsed time, elapsed time, and the remaining time. There you go, that's what I've got done so far.